Namaste everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Madhura Bhagwat and today is day 1 of Arm Balance series. We will be flowing through a Vinyasa flow sequence specifically targeted towards taking us in direction of crow pose or Kakasan, since that's our peak pose today. If you've never done crow pose or you're still learning, then today's practice is perfect as a starting point. You always have the option of making your practice accessible by using a couple of blocks during your practice. However, if you do not have them, you can always use a couple of books which are similar in thickness or in size. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's start by coming onto our fours, keeping approximately shoulder width distance between your palms and hip width distance between your knees. You start by turning your palms around, so your biceps are going to be facing towards the front and your fingers face towards your knees. Now from here, inhale, begin to drop your abdomen to lift your chest and chin. Exhaling to curl into your spine, chin to your chest. Inhaling to arch. Exhaling to curl. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And deep breath out to curl. Now inhale, you start to come back into your neutral position, and as you exhale, you slowly lower your hip down towards your heels. Inhale, you draw back to center. Now keeping your left palm as ace, you turn your right palm around so the top of the palm faces the mat with your fingers facing your knees. And from here, making slight fist with your palm. Exhale, you open your fingers wide. Let's go again. Inhale. Exhale out. One more. Inhale. And deep breath out. Now take a deep inhale here. Exhale, you lower your hip towards the back. Inhaling back to center. Now again, you turn your right palm around the way your left palm is kept. And this time you turn your left palm around so the top of the palm faces the mat with your fingers facing your knees. Then inhale, you make your fist. Exhaling to open. Inhale to make your fist. Exhaling to open. Now taking a deep breath in here, exhale, you lower your hip towards the back. Beautiful. Inhaling back to center, exhale. Now this time you release both your palms. Now slowly sitting back into your Vajrasana, you take your thumb in and fingers around, and all you want to do is you draw your fist down and up. So keep doing that a few times, up and down. So we will be using our wrists today, and therefore it's important to not only warm up your wrists but also strengthen your upper arms and your forearms. Now from here, begin to flick your fingers really strong. So keep going faster, 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 faster. You'll soon start to notice this burning or this pressure building in your forearms, which is perfectly fine because that's exactly what we want to do. Keep breathing, but keep flicking your fingers as fast as you can. 10, 9, starting to burn, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly shake them. Now you place your palms down, and while your knees are towards the back, you start by placing your elbows down. Then inhale, begin to drop your abdomen to lift your chest and chin. So similar to what you do in Marjariasana A B or cat pose. And then exhale, you curl into your spine, chin to your chest. Let's go again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, keep drawing your navel towards your spine. Inhale slowly, coming back to center, and then lifting onto your fours. This time you draw your left knee towards the center, straighten out your right, and keep pressing your heel towards the back. Then inhale, you draw back to center, starting to lift your right leg up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower, chest and chin. Inhale, you press up, and this time you tap your right knee to your right triceps. Inhale back, exhale lower. Inhale to press, exhale to tap. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling to press, exhale to tap. Inhaling to press back. This time you cross your right knee over the left and gently press your hip towards the back. Inhaling back to center. Slowly begin to lift your leg up and gently release. Let's repeat the same thing onto the other side. So you straighten out your left and keep pressing your heel towards the back. Then inhale to center. Slowly begin to lift your leg up. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale, chest and chin. Inhale, you press, and as you exhale, you tap your left knee to your left triceps. Then inhale back. Exhale to lower. Inhale to press. Exhale to tap. One more time. Inhale back. Exhale to lower. Inhale to press. Exhaling to tap. Inhale back, and this time you cross your knee and slowly press your hip back. Inhale, slowly start to lift, straighten out the leg. Exhale, release it onto the mat. Now this time you tuck your toes under, lift your knees to press back, down dog. Feel free to walk one knee at a time, moving your hips from side to side, pedaling your legs to relax any tension in your hamstring, your back. Then from there, inhale, you lift high up onto your toes. And as you exhale, you press in between your hands, but see if you can still work on keeping your knee straight, turning your tailbone up while you continue to sink in between your hands. Then slowly start to tiptoe forward. Keeping approximately a foot distance from top of the mat, drawing your big toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhaling to fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling to fold. Micro bend into your knees, chin to your chest, curling into your spine. Slowly begin to roll yourself up. Inhaling, hands lift over your head. And exhaling, hands at your heart center. Preparing for sun salutation, say inhale, you circle your hands over your head. Exhaling to fold forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back in plank with feet together. Inhale, you drop your knees down, and we'll be doing 4 push-ups down. Now what you want to do here is, don't take your elbows or bend your elbows towards the side. Instead, you draw your elbows in direction of your feet. So when you're bending them, your elbows bend towards your feet. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale to press. Exhale. Inhale to press. Exhale. Inhale to press. Exhale to lower. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now from there, lying down onto your belly, inhale to Cobra, Bhujangasana. And slowly lower down. Now this time you open your palms at shoulder level, tenting your fingers, bending your elbows towards the top. Inhale, gently press up. And as you exhale, you drop your right shoulder down. So both your elbows bent, you turn your gaze to your left. Inhaling to center. Exhale, left shoulder down. Inhale to center. One more time. Exhale right down. Inhale to center. Exhaling left down. Inhale, you lift up. Exhale, gently lower. Placing your palms next to your chest, tuck your toes under. Inhale, see if you can press up in plank. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. On your next inhale onto your toes, turn your gaze forward. Now bend your knees. See if you can keep actively pressing away from the mat, drawing your abdomen towards your thighs. And step, hop, jump forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, you circle your hands over your head. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, you step back and plank. Now from here you can lower down knee, chest, chin, or this time you transfer your weight forward, bend your elbows towards the back to lower halfway. Hold there. And slowly lie down onto your belly. Now this time you take your hands towards the back to interlock your fingers with your chin down, feet together. Inhale, you lift your extremities up. Naukasana, boat pose. And slowly lower. Palms next to your chest, tuck your toes under. Inhale to press up. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. On your next inhale onto your toes to turn your gaze forward. One more round to go and step up, jump forward. Inhaling to lengthen. Deep breath out to fold. Inhale, circling your hands over your head. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Option to step back, lower down, or this time you bend into your knees to hold. Dog. Deep breath out, down dog. Now from downward facing dog, begin to walk your palms towards your feet. Drawing your heels and toes turned out, slowly sit down in Malasana. So if this is difficult to sit, you can always use your block and you can sit on your block. You can adjust the height of it to sit onto it. And now you take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you curl into your spine to draw your hands forward, knees in. So you're pressing your elbows in with your knees. Now use your arm strength to press your knees out, lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Inhale to lift. Exhale, forward. Inhale, you lift up, and this time begin to walk your palms forward in down dog. Repositioning your legs, you take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you want to step, hop, jump through to come into a seat. And we'll be going for a bit of arm work. So, you lie down onto your back with your hands over your head. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you draw your knees in, you lift your torso to tap your knees to your triceps. So essentially what you're doing is, you're doing crow, lying down on your back. So inhale, you reach, so you're floating your torso and your hands or your legs. Exhale to tap. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale. From there you lift up in Navasana. Drop your feet. Open your knees with or without your hand support. Meet me in chair. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Now inhale here. As you exhale, you fold forward, opening your feet hip width distance apart. You hold onto your big toes. Then inhaling to lengthen. Exhale, draw your elbows out to fold forward and down. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhale, walk your feet in, lift the chest, and you step up, jump back to lower. Inhale to Cobra Up Dog. Deep breath out, Down Dog. On your next inhale, you pivot your left foot to 45 degrees angle, step your right foot forward. Inhale, you rise up in Warrior One. Now slowly cactusing your hands, take your left hand on top, right hand under, and see if you can interlace your hands. Deep breaths. So focus on drawing both your hands towards the center. Inhale, slowly release, and this time you take your palms towards the back to interlock. Lift the chest and fold forward in Humble Warrior. Inhale, slowly begin to lift up. Warrior One, lifting your hands over your head. Exhale, palms go down, step back, or you float the leg to lower. Inhale to Cobra Up Dog. Deep breath out, Down Dog. On your next inhale, you again pivot your right to 45. This time, left foot steps forward. Inhale, Warrior One. Then, opening your hands, this time right hand on top, left hand under to interlace, and breathe. Inhale, slowly begin to release. Interlocking your fingers towards the back with other pinky on top. Lift the chest. Exhale to fold. Humble Warrior. Inhaling back into Warrior One. Exhale, palms go down. Either step back or float the leg to lower. Inhale to Cobra Up Dog. Deep breath out, Down Dog. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. On your next inhale, onto your toes to turn your gaze forward. Bend your knees, step up, jump forward. Inhale, you lengthen your spine. Deep breath out to fold. Bend your knees to rise in chair, Utkatasana. And this time, we slowly again start to lower down. So you take a deep inhale, exhale, you lower. And down. To sit down completely, bend your knees, hands go forward, take a deep breath in. Exhale, low boat. Inhaling to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhaling to lift up. Exhaling to lower. Almost there. Inhale. Exhaling to lower. Just one more time now. Inhale to lift. Exhaling to lower. Now hold there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and slowly lift up. Drop your feet. Open your knees with or without your hand support. Meet me in chair. Take a deep inhale here. And exhaling to release and fold forward. Now this time preparing for crow pose. What you want to do is, you start by taking your blocks. You can either place one forward if you wish to take that support. In my understanding, it's not quite required, and especially if you don't have many props available, you might as well use 2 props or your blocks to sit onto, and perhaps keep a bolster or a pillow in front of you. So even if you have that feeling that you're going to, when you lift, you're going to hit your face onto the mat, it won't happen if there's a pillow or a bolster. So taking your blocks, you place them onto the mat. And this time you sit onto your blocks and open your knees out. And just pulse there for a few times. Now from here, you take your palms down. So you want to form an L with your hand. Please do not draw this L in. Maintain a proper L, because if you notice, if I maintain that L, even my forearm is pretty much straight and my elbow is straight in line with my finger. So maintaining that L, you open the rest of your fingers really wide, and you're making a bit of clawing movement. So what happens is, the moment you claw or you hold onto the mat firm, you're actually engaging your arm muscles or the strength. You're building that up. So keeping that L, you open your fingers really wide, and the distance between your palms is going to be approximately shoulder width distance. Once you're okay there, you lift your hip up. Then you transfer slightly weight forward. Bend your elbows towards the back, not out, you bend it towards the back. Curl into your spine slightly. So let's go again with that. Opening your fingers wide, turning your elbows towards the back, bending your elbows towards the back, curl into your spine slightly. And then transferring your weight forward, you place your knees onto your tricep. Then either one foot lifts, and if you're okay, both start to lift. Keep breathing here and slowly sit back. If you're still not confident to start floating the legs, you can also do the movement of going back and forth. So once you place your palms down, you lift up, you bend, knees onto the tricep, you go forward, you sit back. Forward, sit back. So basically your knees are resting onto your tricep and back. And once you're okay, once you float forward, see if you can lift your feet off the mat. And that's how you can practice. So either taking your blocks or without them. Let's try one last time. Placing your palms onto the mat. Lift up, bend your knees, bend your elbows towards the back. Transferring your weight forward, begin to float. 3, 2, and from there, step hop, jump back. Inhaling to cobra or up dog. Exhaling back, down dog. Take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. Slowly drop your knees down to come into a seat. Interlock your fingers and slowly start to draw circles with your wrists. So feel free to pause this video and practice your Kakasana a few more times if you need to practice. And the other way around. Gently start to shake your wrists. Make sure to take care of your wrists, specifically when we are practicing arm balance. It's extremely important because you don't want to end up injuring yourself. And let's go for our final vinyasa. So taking your palms forward, legs back, take a deep breath in, exhale, you lower. Inhale to press up, exhaling, down dog. On your next inhale, onto your toes to turn your gaze forward, bend your knees, step hop, jump through to come to seated. And taking your legs forward, inhaling, hands lift, exhaling to fold forward and down. Focusing on deep in breaths and out here. Inhale, slowly begin to lift, curling into your spine, gently lie down onto your back. You have the option to go into bridge pose or wheel. For both those poses, you bend into your knees, hip width distance between your feet, hands by the side of your body for bridge, and palms next to your face for wheel. If you're going for bridge, you only lift your pelvic up. You can interlock your fingers under. If you're going for wheel, palms by the side. Inhale, you press up. Because in crow pose, we usually do a slight forward bend or bit of curling in our upper back. Here, it helps to stretch out that frontal line of the body. So this can work as a good counter after doing crow pose. Of course, not so much for your wrists though. And slowly lower. Then cactusing your hands, drawing your feet together, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly drop your knees towards your left. You turn your gaze to your right. Inhaling to center, exhale, chain sides. Beautiful. Inhaling back to center. And preparing for a quick shavasana, keeping comfortable distance between your legs. Hands by the side of your body, palms turned up towards the ceiling. Allowing your fingers to curl naturally. Wiggling your shoulders away from the ears, lengthen the sides of the neck. And once you're ready, slowly close your eyes. Allowing yourself to rest and relax. And once you're ready, slowly begin to wiggle your toes and fingers. Drawing your feet together, hands over your head, and stretch out your extremities in opposite directions, taking a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly turning onto your right side, drawing yourself up onto the mat in any seated position so that your spine is upright. Palms at the heart center, shoulders rolled back, chest forward. Being grateful for today's practice, inhaling, drawing your palms to your forehead, exhaling, bow forward. Inhale, slowly draw yourself up, taking a deep breath in. And deep breath out. And once you're ready, slowly blink your eyes open. Thank you so very much for practicing with me today. I hope you have enjoyed day 1 of our arm balance series, and if you have, kindly leave your comment in the section below, like this video, and subscribe to my channel to receive daily notifications of the remainder of the series or the challenge. Thank you.